Hello guys, it is the Josef here and welcome to another episode of Recreating Famous YouTube Buildings. Today we are going to make Stampy's firehouse. Fire station, excuse me. But yeah, that building was requested a lot of times and I just couldn't leave it. So yeah, I managed to rebuild it, as you can see. I'm now just going to show you what exactly is including this fire station. So yeah, over here we've got the entry, which is just a hallway which goes over here, which is the place where you can get all of your stuff, like your helmet, your axe and your water and stuff. Then over here you can go down to the down with this pole, excuse me. Then you basically get to the trucks, or you can just basically get from the inside to the trucks. It's whatever you want. Yeah, this is the inside of the trucks, nothing special. Yeah, and I think that's basically it. It's not a very large building, it's also a really easy building to make, so that's nice of course. And yeah, let's just get right into it and start building it. Alright, so the first blocks we will be needing are some bricks, just some normal bricks, as well as, let me check, some red wool, some glass. Where's the glass? Oh, there it is. Then we also need a few tripwire hooks. Where can we find those? Let's just search them. And there we go. That's it for now. And then the first thing we need to do, oh, there's the other one, is making a square which is 19 by 11 blocks. Yeah, 19 by 11 blocks. So the first one is going to be 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14. Oh my god, I just lost count. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. Then this is going to be 11 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Now just make a square of it by going all the way back. Of course also 19 blocks. Like that. And then make a square of it. Like that. There we go. That's the basic. Then if we go all the way to here, which is at the right, yeah, the bottom right, we need to get rid of 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to replace those with some red wool. 2, 3, 4, 5. You also get rid of another 5 blocks over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we go to this corner, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away from the corner, and then get rid of another block, which is basically in the middle of this bar. Okay, so if we go this way, we need to extend this red line one more row, like that. Then in the corners we need to extend it as well, like this. Then in the middle we place some glass, like so, and then on top of that we make another red layer, like that. And now we surround this with some bricks. Like that. That's the door. And then over here we place 2 tripwire hooks, like so. There we go. Okay, so the next thing we are going to make, let me check that. Oh, that's basically really easy. All we need to do is just extend this wall. That's going to take a lot of time, so I'm going to speed it up. But yeah, what you need to do is just extend the wall all the way to this level. So we need to fill this up, and that. I'm going to speed it up and I will show you the result in a second. So there we go. As you can see, we've now extended all of these walls. Now what we need to do is make a opening over here. Now basically close that down, so you will get the door over here. And we also need to connect this over here. So place a few blocks like this, and there we go. That's how it should look. Okay, then the next thing we're going to make is the floor, which is also quite boring part. For that we need some stone, and some, no, not brown wool, some blue wool, like so. Then I'm just going to show you what exactly we need to replace. We also, by the way, need some, where is it? Some stone bricks, like that. The first thing we need to do is make some stone bricks over here, like that. There we go. Then if we go to the door from the outside, we need to replace the door block with some blue wool. Then over here we make a 3x6, I believe, square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. 6x3. Then we need to fill that up with some stone bricks, like that. Then over here we need to make a 5x6. Oh god. A square which is made out of normal stone. Let me just replace this grass very quickly. So yeah, 5x6, and then fill it up. There we go. As you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we also do it on this side. So right over here. With the exact same block, which is the normal stone. Fill it up. And there we go, that's the outside. Now for the inside, which is the most boring part. If we go to this wall over here, we need to make a line. And that's basically the, where it's going to be blue wool. So all of the stuff over here is going to be some blue wool. And then on this side it's all going to be stone. So I'm going to speed it up, and I see you guys in a second. Alright, and there we go. As you can see, I've now filled up this floor with some normal stone and that floor with some blue wool. That's basically it for the floor. Now the next thing we're going to do is the ceiling, but I need to check where exactly we need to build, because it was a little bit different when I first built it. So instead of making the ceiling, we're just first going to, let me set the time back today, do something else. And I need to check what that is. Okay, that's quite easy. Basically where the blue wool starts, that's where we're going to make a line, like that. Then we make it 3 blocks high, so this is 1 already, 2, 3. Then fill all of this stuff up. And then, all of the stuff which is on the left side of that wall is basically going to be filled up, because that's going to be extended part, that part over there. So make everything 3 rows higher. Just do this very quickly. There we go. Last wall. And there we go. As you can see, this is now extended part, which is exactly what we need. So the next thing we are going to do is getting ourselves a few stone brick slabs, as well as some stone brick stairs, those ones. And now we are going to surround this part over here, so at this level. We're going to surround the whole building with some slabs, some stone brick slabs. So let me just surround it. Oh god, I'm making a few mistakes. There we go. It needs to go all the way around the building. Oh, whoops. Like that. And there we go. Then we get started with the roof, if it's right. Yeah. Okay, so over here, this part is all going to be, on top of the brick. We're going to make some stone brick stairs. Like that. There we go. And then if we go this way to the door over here, on top of the door place 2 blocks like that, some stone brick blocks, and then surround those with a few some stairs like that, because this is basically oh no, wait a minute, I'm making a mistake. it's one block, one level higher. So it's going to be over there instead of right above the door. So let me replace that, fix it, and there we go. That's how it looks. Then the next thing we're going to do is going to fill up this roof over here. Yeah, because as you can see, it's not filled up yet. And it's really easy. All we need to do is just fill it up with some stone. And make some stone bricks. Before I make a mistake. Yeah, that's basically all you need to do with the roof. It's also a nice thing about this building, which is that it's not too big. So it doesn't take very long time to fill everything up. Quite awesome. Okay, so I'm almost done with filling up the roof. Let me just... There we go. Fill that up, and there we go. This is the roof. Not the first part of the roof, because there's another roof over there as well. Yeah, and then what we need to do, let me check that. Okay, is make the other roof, which is basically the same like this, but it's not surrounded with some slabs. So what we need to do is place some stone brick stairs on top of the bricks over here. Oh, whoops, like so. And then I'm not going to fill it in yet, because I'm not sure if it's... Okay, I'm going to fill it in, never mind. I can see exactly how it needs to go over there. So yeah, just like we did over there, we need to fill it up with some stone bricks. Like this. There we go. Alright, and that's it. Now we're going to get started with the interior, which is a quite awesome thing in my opinion. But first I'm just going to quickly get ourselves a few oak fences and make a few poles over here, like that, to support this this little roof here over here. Okay, so over here it's really dark. Let's just light the area up a little bit. Let's replace the things. Okay, and where the torches exactly need to be are one is going to be over here, one is going to be over there, one over there, and then one over here. Basically just facing towards each other, so over there and there. And if we go this way, it's also over there, and then over here I believe. Nope, over there. Okay, and then there's also one in the middle over here. You just need to check where it exactly is. That's the middle. Yeah, that's it for the torches. I think this is light enough. I'm just going to put some filters on the video anyway in the end. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make a little wall over here, which goes like this, I believe. No, wait a minute, I'm not... is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to make a wall over here, like I just said. Just fill everything up, and as you can see, the torches will probably also be blocked in the end. So let's just get rid of those. We'll place them somewhere else, like that. And it's really dark right now, so let me just place a few torches, like so. Also a few over here. I think that's enough. Yeah, and then over here, if we go to this way, we need to get rid of those blocks, because this is going to be an entry, like that. Then we make a 5x5. No, let's just do what else. We're going to fill up the sides with some red wool, like this, like so. And then in the middle, which is over here, we're going to make another line, which is basically going to be the 2 rooms, as you can see. Then we extend this pattern 3 times, so 1, 2, 3, like that. And then just extend everything, like so. And there we go. Then we get rid of the following... let me just place these over here as well. So what we now need to do is we get rid of the following blocks, which are... Let me check. Those 3 and those 3, like so. And also those 3, like that. And then we just fill everything up with some blue wool on this level. There we go. And now I honestly don't know which side we are looking at, so let me just break into the wall so I can see where we exactly are. Okay, so this is the back. and that means that 2 blocks from the back. So if we are looking at the blue wall, and then go 1, 2, 3, we need to get rid of those blocks over here. Which, if it's right, if you did it right, you will fall into the into this room, like there. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do, because that's where the pole is going to be, is going to make the pole. So get some oak fences, make them go all the way from here to the top, like so. There we go, and that's the pole. Now actually this block's not needed because we're going to fill it up with some white wool later on. But yeah, that's it. Now we're going to leave this room for a second because we'll come back later. But first we're going to do something else, which is lighting up the outside. So where do we need to place the torches? Well, the first ones are over here. Then there's one over here, one over here, 2 over here, and also 2 over there, like so. Okay, then for the outside, over here is going to be some glass. Over here in the middle as well, so just search for the middle. Yeah, that's the middle. Place some glass over there as well. And over here in the middle as well. And also... Wait a minute, I did this wrong, wait a second. Instead of the upper row, we need to place it right in the middle. So we need to place it a little bit more beneath, like that. There we go. Then also over here in the middle, which is over here. There we go, that's it for the glass. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do is let me check. Go over here to the entry and get rid of that torch, because the actual lighting is 1 torch over there and 1 torch over there. Then we get rid of this block over here, which leads to this room, as you can see. But yeah, you cannot fly up because you're probably in survival mode as soon as you've finished this building. So we need to make some ladders, like so. And that's basically it for that room. Then for the roof, let me check. We need some white wool. Let's replace it for that. Yeah, and as you can see, the glass is like, you have four layers. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And at the 4th layer we're going to fill everything up with some white wool. And then you will see that the pole is also all the way to the top. Because the white is what's going to be the ceiling. So there we go. And there we go. That's the new ceiling. Then what we need to do is we fill up all of the walls. But before we do that, we need to get ourselves a little bit of glowstone. What did I just press? Lol. And place them right in front of the glass. So over there, over there, over there, and over there. And now we extend this whole red pattern again. So surround the corners with some red, like that, and then go all the way to the top. Oh, whoops. Just build everything to the roof. There we go. That's it for the walls. As soon as I finished it, there we go, that's it for the walls. But I just forgot something which I quickly want to do first. That is get some doors and some signs. Where's the sign? There it is. Okay, make a door over here. And then there's 2 signs next to it. The one on the right is saying fire, fire station, like so. I make sure it's on the 2nd row of the sign. So not over here, but over here. And then the one on the left is going to say beat the heat, like that, which is also the name of the minigame. But yeah, that's it for there. Then over here there's also a door, which we need to place over here. Simple as that. So that's it for the doors. Now we go back into the room. Wait a minute, my screenshots are showing something else. I'm just going to do this room out of my head. I mean, I have a whole script over here from what I exactly need to place where, but I'm just going to do this part out of my head because I think I know how to build it. So get yourself a few item frames, as well as crafting table, some chests, some golden helmets, some axes, and some water buckets. Those. Yeah, and then we go to the entry over here and go to that wall and then place 3 item frames over there. Also 3 over here and 3 over here. So this is what you'll be getting. Then in the middle over here it's going to be crafting table surrounded by 2 chests like this. And on those item frames there are going to be some water buckets like so. And then on these ones over here are going to be some golden helmets. And on the last ones are going to be some, oh whoops, some stone axes. And Stampy has the axes like this, but I personally prefer this because it looks a little bit more like if they're in a holder or something. But yeah, you can decide whatever you want to make. I'm just going to do them like, oh, like this, because I like that. Yeah, and that's this room already done. That was quite simple. So now the most, yeah, the coolest part of the tutorial, which is the fire trucks. I prefer those ones because, yeah, those are quite awesome, as you can see. So the blocks we need for that are some red wool, as well as some black wool, some quartz slabs. Yeah, that's it for the basic. So what we need to do is we place over here, if we go to this way, we place 2 pieces of black wool like that, and then also 2 over here. So there's 3 blocks in between them. Then we place 3 quartz slabs in front of it, as well as in the back over here. And then we connect it to each other with some more quartz slabs. Oh whoops, like so. And we also fill everything up with some quartz slabs. So this is the first layer you will be getting. Then over here we place some red wool, and over here as well, like so. Then get yourself a few iron doors, as well as some glass and a lever, which over here. Some buttons, some ladders, and a redstone torch, like that. Then we place the glass on top of that. There's 2 iron doors over here, like so. Then we extend this pattern, like that, except for that block, because over there is going to be the dispenser. Yeah, like that. Then if we go to the front of the truck, we need to place 2 buttons over there, which are representing the light, and in the middle a ladder, like so. Yeah, that's the front. Then over here for the roof, we're just going to fill everything up with some quartz slabs, like that. So place them over there, also one over there, and over here are going to be full blocks, like this, like that. And then over here above the glass, place a redstone torch, like so. Then over here, place a lever, which opens up the door, and then also one over here, which turns the redstone torch off if it's right. Also get yourself a few ladders if you didn't already, and place them right next to the lever, and also over here, like so. Then the next thing we need are some redstone lamps, which we place over there, and as you can see they're turned off, but as soon as we close down that lever they will be turned on. So let me just turn it off again. And that's the first oh no, wait a minute, I forget something. The dispenser. And we also need some more item frames and some more water buckets. Okay, so if we go inside, we place 2 item frames right over here, right in the entry, filled with some water buckets, like so. Then go outside and go to the back of the fire truck and place a dispenser in the back. Yeah, which is having a water bucket inside, because then it will activate the water. Then get yourself a button, and yeah, you can check if it works, but I'm quite sure it works. So I'm not going to press that button because otherwise the water will be floating all around. Now, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just block this off so I won't get into big troubles. Press the button to check if it works, and it works, as you can see. So let me just close it down again because I'm making a really big mess right now. Oh god, oh god. There we go. And if it's right, the water is gone. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's the first truck. Now we're going to make the exact same one, but then over here. So yeah, if we go to this way, go to over here, place 2 blocks over there, and also 2 over here. So there's 3 blocks in between them. Then we get ourselves the quartz slabs again. Oh, whoops. And then we make the base plate of the truck again. that. Then over here is going to be some bread wool. So what's over there? And over here, like so. There's some glass on top of that. Extend this pattern. Place a dispenser in the back. Extend this as well. Then a button over here, which is activating the dispenser. Also a button over there, and yeah, we'll get those letters later on. Then a button, a lever over there, as well as on top of it, but we first need to make the roof. So let's just make the roof then. Surround this with some quartz slabs, like so. That as well. Then over here we need to make full quartz blocks. Oh, whoops, like that. And there we go. So we can place the lever on top of it. And oh, whoops. And the redstone torch in front of it, like that. Okay, and then we need the doors again. Oh, did I already place the item frames? No, I think I didn't. No, let's just place those as well. There we go. Let's fill them up with some water buckets. There we go. And also fill up the dispenser with some water. Then place the iron doors on top of the wheels, like there. Now the last thing we need are some ladders. So get yourself some ladders, place them next to the button, to the lever. Also one over here. And one, yeah, two over there. There we go. I believe this is the end of the tutorial already. If I didn't oh no, I've got one little thing, which are the lights for the fire truck. So place those on top of it. And as you can see, they are on. So let me just turn them off to check if it works. And it works. Nice. So yeah, that is the end of the tutorial. Let's just get those on as well. There we go. Did I miss anything? No, I don't really think so. Only thing which is different over there is that I placed some bone meal in front of it to make everything look a little bit more fancy. But it's just something which you can choose if you want it or not. I always place bone meal on top of my around my buildings, because then yeah, it just looks way more fancy. So yeah, that's the answer of this of this tutorial. If you did like it, please leave a like on it, of course, and tell your friends about it to grow the audience for the series. Also comment me what building you want to see next. Expect a police station as well, because I already did a tutorial on that. So yeah, expect it one soon as well, so you don't need to comment about that one. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Later.